You can feel it come, you can feel it in your heart, you can see it in the ground.
You can hear it in the trees, you can smell it in the breeze.
Look around, look around, look around.
June is busting out all over the meadow and the hill. Buds are busting out of bushes and the romping river bushes every little wheel that wheels beside the mill. June is busting out all over. The feeling is getting so intense. Oh, the young Virginia creepers have been hogging the bejeepers out of all the morning glories on the fence. Because it's June, 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 June. Just because it's June, June, June.
When the children are asleep, I'll dream with you. We'll think what fun we have had and be glad that it all came true.
When the children are asleep, we'll sit and
Dream all alone.
the things that every other dad and mother
Dreams that won't be interrupted when the children are asleep and lights are low.
Behold, if I still love you the way I love you today, you'll pardon my saying I told you so. When the children are asleep, I'll dream with you.
You'll dream with me.
We'll think what fun we have had and be glad that it all came true.
When today is a long time ago, you'll still hear me say that the best dream I know is you.
The children are asleep, I'll dream with you.
Blow high, blow low, a wailing we will go. We'll go a wailing, a sailing away. Away we'll go, blow me high and low. For many and many a long, long day. For many and many a long, long day.
Rocking up on the sea, your boat will seem to be like a dear little baby in her bassinet. But she hasn't learned to walk, and she hasn't learned to talk, and a little behind is kind of inclined to be what?
Blow high, blow low, a wailing we will go. We'll go a wailing, a sailing away. Away we'll go, blow me high and low. For many and many a long, long day. For many and many a long, long day.
My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Well, Bill, like a tree, he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to toss him or boss him around. No fat-bottomed, flabby-faced, pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bastard will boss him around. I can see him when he's 17 or so, and starting in to go with a girl. I can give him lots of pointers, very sound, on the way to get round any girl. I can tell him... Wait a minute. Could it be? What the hell? What if he's a girl? Oh, Bill. Bill, what would I do with it? What would I do for her? I'm a bum with no money. You can have fun with a son, but you gotta be a father to a girl.
when you walk through a storm, keep your chin up high. Remember that one?
Believe him, darling. Believe. I loved you, Julie. Know that I loved you.
I think Oklahoma, since it was such a landmark musical, happened I think in 1942, it was a turning point because it was the first time that music was really integrated into a story. And the dance was, that's when Agnes DeMille did her first great ballet for Oklahoma. Carousel comes later, but to me Carousel is more interesting because a lot of the way the musical pieces are worked into Carousel pretty much are the forerunners for what Andrew Lloyd Webber came up with. There are sections that for pages of story are completely musicalized, ultimately leading to a song like If I Loved You. I always think that the director's real job is to be the audience before there is one. So what I try to do is something that will please me. I can't please everybody, so I'll try to please me and hope that in pleasing myself I'll please other people. I think the ultimate message of Carousel is to step into the stream of life and go with its flow and trust that you have the strength to survive and ultimately conquer life.
If I Loved You is a beautifully written scene, and it's the music, the whole scene, the whole structure of the scene is beautifully written, and I'm thrilled to be doing it because it's a very special moment in musical theater. When I was looking at the script and just getting into the character, I talked to my mom a lot. She had a broken marriage, and I talked to her a lot about what it was like to just try to keep the marriage going. And I think Julie does that a lot. Things are falling apart. She doesn't know why. And she's just trying to keep it going and just trying to stay with Billy and be there for him.
My favorite moment in Carousel, the moment that I build to every night is probably the soliloquy, which is towards the end of Act 1. It's I have 5 minutes on stage alone singing this song, and it's really the turning point for my character. He goes through this whole range of emotions about his child that's going to be born, and how that is going to affect the decisions that he makes in the next following scenes and where he eventually ends up. It seems that Billy is just doomed to make mistakes. He seems to always make the wrong choice, the wrong decision, and it's the series of choices that he makes which leads him eventually to his demise. If I could have the audience take away one thing from the show, it would be the idea of redemption and of hope.